with or working
And then
in
all of a sudden
conjunction
it
with
started going away. And I'm like,
Mujars,
wait, hold on.
Zionists, okay? These colonizers have penetrated the known continents a long time
Yeah,
ago,
yeah, yeah,
carrying
yeah,
out
yeah,
various
yeah.
manipulations, such as
Yep.
climate in these
Yep.
already existing
Exactly.
lands, takes a new meaning now. The version of the map.
Yeah, I got these playing. Let me turn that down. Oh, hell yeah. Shit. This motherfucker, it's cool, but I was sitting there saying if because we just opened that thing, right? But it was feeling a little warmer here. Um, I'll go down there and get the butane, turn that mug up. But I'm waiting for the other. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm good. You know, and he gonna be like, "Hey, Ganja." Oh, okay. Yeah, listen to niece.
Of our known continents prior to the past resets would also
No, I'll
come.
read because I save her stuff always just in case. Later. Man, people be emotional. Oh man, they be emotional, cuz. Let me see, oh boy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is Todd Lorenz official about I guess his daughter, Alexis Lorenz, the one who they give all that the stuff, and she swole up and bruised. Yeah, her it's got so the black parts of her earlobes fell off. Like the dead. Yeah, that's pretty messed up, man. And they actually got the pictures of it because everybody saw it before. She's healing, and this is medicine, man. That is disgusting. Um, it's even permissible. You know what I mean? Yeah, she's healing up. She's most of that stuff that was sores, it's scabbed over pretty hard because you can see where her hair. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's and I'm just so happy because I actually chatted with her old pops and everything. Well, I told him I was going to share it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen that? There's an old picture I used to share, right? And it says the government, and it's me peeing off the mountain. And the people who trust the government down there going, "Oh, it's raining." See? Well, you're like, yo, really, man. Listen, people who trust the government standing underneath rain cool umbrella like, hey, it's raining, collect the water. And I'm the government on the mountain, just letting it go. Exactly. Yo, Millennial, what's up? What's up, huh? I got Millennial. Hey, what's up, mama? What's happening? What's happening? I didn't go live because we were doing some things and we refused to stop until we got it done. Fixed the broken um, water tap, down by the horse corral, and we went beyond that and realized that we had to do something else, and that was turn the water back on. We ran up and down, checked the lines. Now we're going to do it again tomorrow to make sure that because there's different taps that are, that are open water lines, and make sure there's no leaks because the water bills here shouldn't be no more than about 80. Where I lived at in Page, I didn't pay water. I just paid electric. My electric usually didn't get over like 75. Maybe once in a blue moon I get up to 80. Most times at 45. For the bill thing, for that nonsense. So we got that done, and we'll check the rest of it tomorrow. So, but it's a little cooler now. Got a little rain. We had some high torrential winds for about what 3 hours or something. No, longer than that. All day. When we were doing the what you call, it wasn't really bad at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So I say around like 12, something like that. Yeah. But the winds, oh, we was in here and we was joking, right? I was like, we was just saying some weird stuff. I was like, the Wicked Witch of the Wizard of Oz. I said, I might be in here, we might be Kansas City, with Dorothy and Toto. I said, we might be in this boy, what I'm talking about? I said, and then I had to make the comment, the Wicked Witch, you know what I'm saying? Like, when the house set down, you crashed on it and stuff. Because this is some Wizard of Oz wind we was feeling here, y'all. But no, it's cool, though. It's cool. It's not bad. It's not scary, okay? You just being here hunkered down like, Chief Red Wolf. I'd be like, oh, wait a minute now. Hey, that's rain. And I got that 1960s voice, you know what I'm saying? Let me stop teasing y'all. But anyway, today was a pretty productive and a pretty busy day. The high winds and everything. Now it's raining. Turning the water on was just a no-brainer. Yet, when you have many taps, to be official, you have to check them. And we did that how many times before we even, realized, like, let me just see if I can turn this thing on. Because it was on, actually. But when he said the main line, that's when I was like, okay, the main. And we looked at the other one. The other one was open. But the meter wasn't running. Yeah, so cleaned it out, pushed it in. Water was back on because somebody had turned it off because of a leak. And
the rice done and the pork's cooking with the cabbage now. I'll let y'all know when it's ready.
All right, Cuddy. Already know for sure. I'm live right now, cuz.
Oh, all right, my bad.
Oh, nah, you good, man? Yeah, we be there. All right, so with all three of us, we're vested. We have our moments to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be that way, especially when we get stuff built. And then we gotta be doing whatever it is you do, right? But still, do the tribal stuff. Because there's a lot of things that need to be taken care of that there's no way we can do that right now. You know what I'm saying? And besides that, people need to believe. For those who still use the word believe in themselves, to choose to make better. It's a we thing, and it has to be. Not in everything, but in the things that we have, because I was asking, where's the water tap? And then I said, wait, let me just pay attention, remember, because I really wasn't attempting to remember what a water tap was. I just didn't want no more. I didn't want nothing else up in there. I didn't, man. You saw where the water tap? Wasn't I saying that? I was like, yo, where the water tap at? Wait. Oh, at the top? Okay. I actually knew where it was at. I just didn't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? And
you got two of them actually, because
which you talking about
the main? I mean.
Oh yeah. And you even found one that I didn't see, and Ganja didn't even know about. So.
The main meter.
Yeah, because there's two of them. There's one for the house that goes.
That's why
those
still running water.
Yeah.
And that other meter wasn't.
But shit, yeah. Turns it off because of the leak, and we know the leak was no leak at all. That was a broken the piping. You know what I'm saying? We got that together. Ganja went and paid for it. We went ahead and slapped it together. We didn't have to pressure check it because it's only pressure that's coming out when the line's open, because there's like several points for the water to come out. So whoever's here is always going to be able to get water, but you can have to chip in to take care of the water bill until we dig our well. And right now we're not in no position to start digging a well, not yet. And then there's tons of water up under here. Oh, and trust in us, it's water. All right. Like I said, mesquite trees, it says drink how many? 22 gallons?
Probably more than that, 20 to 50 something gallons.
A lot of gallons, well over 20 gallons of water at every mesquite tree.
5 to 10 feet.
From 5 to 10 feet. And we're talking about clay out here. You know what I'm saying? So, might only have to dig down like 40 feet. I mean, to have steady, not trickle, but steady water. And then the pump thing and all that kind of stuff. That's a whole, we get there. T has this book that's all that kind of information in it. And it's good to be able to also YouTube, the DIY stuff. There's some people doing some incredible stuff. Now, it may seem like hard to some people, but when you work together, you can accomplish so much more. And that's the one thing that our people has gotten away from. Unless it's geared towards gang, misrepresentation of childhood, miseducation, identification, you know what I'm saying? The things that happen, you know what I mean? So it's good to everybody partake, you know? Because if it was just me and Ganja, I wouldn't have knew. I'd been like, okay, that's the one. I would, I wasn't even gonna make the suggestion to go past the gate. I really wasn't. But I was like, nah, man, we need to move that. We need to go over there. We need to go see, right? We gotta check that meter. You know what I'm saying? But we also fixed, hopefully, the leak though. Of course, yeah. Well, that one we got. Did we turn that one off? That was squirting the water.
Yeah, I think we turned everyone. When we got it running, we started turning all the stuff off.
Okay, so good, because that one did have a broken hose that was skeeting everywhere. So make sure there's no leaks and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, PD, what's going on, beloved? Blues teas. You guys are doing great over there. So happy to see all this go down. Just be a part of it. Everyone, I'm retiring for the night. All right, beloved, dropping in to say what up. You already know. Appreciate you, bro. You have a grand evening, brother. What was that? Well, Man the Builder is an old book that has layouts from past established. Oh, yo, for real? Man the Builder. Okay.
Oh yeah, Man the Builder. I think I heard of that.
I'm not explaining it well enough. I will email. Okay, huh? Yeah, email it, sis, already.
I like traditional stuff.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. Even if you, like, it don't matter if you've done something before. It's always good to look at how people do some other things. Because some people figure out some stuff that's like, you know what I mean? Like, you be like, what made you think to do that, man? But it works, I like good information like that. It's pretty awesome. But I was just coming on, because it's Friday night, right? Or is it Saturday? It's Friday.
Yep.
Friday night. I just came on because I know Friday, so-called Friday, what they call Friday, it's synonymous with go out, party, good time, when that shouldn't be the case. You should always be having a good time, no matter what. We've allowed them to make this expectancy of life, which is terribly sad. And, only you can change that. It's supposed to always be an all right, regardless of where you might be. Like, I wake up in the AM, and when I get my dreams and everything, I am a rolling ball of fire. No, literally. Because anybody goes to sleep and see what I see and wake up and don't sleep and get no sleep and see it, you're going to be like I be wanting to, I want to take my hand and make like 1,000 hands, grab 1,000 necks and choke every one of them. Every one of you. I mean, and then when I close my eyes and I rehash and I'm sitting there and it's just like a daydream, like it's hitting me, the dream, and I'm looking at everyone and it's, I guess looking at y'all is the hope that I have. I'm not a hopeful person. Just know this. It's not part of my dynamic. I know it might sound crazy because everybody wants to assert themselves as a mirror image, and that's not the case. I'm not a hopeful individual. I've stated numerous times, I'm like Jonah. I'm stubborn. I'd be Nineveh. I don't care if they're praying. You're going to handle the business. I came, I'm not here to see what you're doing and all. Look, you know what I'm saying? So, but yet, I still have this thing where everything is all right because I say it is. Everything is magnificent. Everything is yuhade, beautiful. I don't have to make myself believe anything. That means without knowing. No, I know. That's because I see y'all. I see you. And that's the only reason. Otherwise, I could be back I can go right back right now and be like, yo, give me another one. What's up, Ty? I can pay it. Ain't no problem. be right back in a 1 or 2 bedroom. I'll probably just get a 1-bedroom apartment instead of a 2 or a 3 and all that crazy. I don't need all that room. I'm thinking about building a on Timoni has made a suggestion of getting the camel, the Hunter camel. I'm thinking about getting the Hunter camel wrap on my blue truck. But at the same time, I'm thinking about also, while building all this stuff, I already got the measurements actually, to build a cabin on the back of my truck. You know, so it'd be wonderful to have individuals here working on all this stuff, enjoying it, roughing it, you know. I got tons of stories to tell. I mean, we're gonna hook the DVD, I guess, up here, or the camera thing, so we can, you know what I'm saying? We still have the DVDs. I didn't get rid of them. So, you know, to sit back and have movie night. We like eating that skinny popcorn and stuff, and we all eat. The kids, you know what I'm saying? It'd be nice if it was many more, you know. Probably create a old-fashioned drive-in, you know, put up 2 big, put together a couple of 6x6s with some 2x4s and metal poles, and, you know, get the perfect canvas, you know what I'm saying, oiled in and painted over, water, you know, weatherproof, with a nice, you know, wooden backing and frame into the ground, concreted, and have, like, you know, a pull-up little headphones or something, or Wi-Fi, I don't know, and just go and sit there and just, you know, watch a big screen, you know. Everybody around could look, oh, they're watching a movie again, you know. They're over there watching a movie. A drive-in theater. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, we're here. We could do that, you know what I mean? But it's like we just walk up there and have our little summer chairs or something. Or maybe, yeah, pull the trucks up, you know. We all got trucks. Back them up, sit the chairs in the back of the truck, and, you know what I mean? You know, pull back right on up, have the projector to move, you know, because it'd be the, what you call it, kind, and just watch the movie. Yeah, that'd be awesome. You know what I mean? It's a Friday, so I just wanted to shoot the Willy Boo Boo, that's all. You know what I mean? And you hear the rain, right? You hear the rain? I'm watching from Hungary. Truckers are that's how you say it? Truck in Hungary? Wow. Reba? Is that Reba? With a rolling R or just a regular Reba? That's pretty cool. Let me see. I see. So, I also, Tarahuto, like Tarahuto. That's pretty awesome, though. Reba. That's so cool. Wow. See, that's what I like. I like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, man. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, I just wanted to, you know, like I said, Friday nights is when people like to go out and drink, all that. Listen to me, the alcohol, all the time, listen to me, it is really, I mean, in moderation, meaning like 1 or 2 beers a day, or every few days on the weekend is not going to kill you. But they're doing a lot of stuff with, you know, all those things. And we have to be the wiser, no matter what. It's not just about ascension. We have to be, every one of us has to be wiser. And it's not going to happen if you're not being put to the test. And being put to the test is just how we move throughout the day. It doesn't matter what knowledge we have, what we've accomplished in knowing. It's, you know what I mean? It's like, really, the walk, right, bro? Like when you're moving, sometimes everything is not always equitable. There are times when I know something I'm just not gonna say. It's not time and place. It's just, you know what I mean? There are times when we have to say and share the emotion that we have, regardless. It's not even about anybody around. It's the cause and effect. You sometimes have to relinquish things. And that's the problem with our people. Our people hold in things. Sometimes through exercise, meditation, breathing. Oh man, bro, how important is breathing, bro? Man, I'm telling you, that's the first thing that gets me like, whoosah, in the AM. Like, I go out and I do that deep. Yeah.
So you wake up with one nostril clogged, so you gotta until you get both of them.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with the whole body, the experiment. Experience everything, man. Yeah, I got them pillows I got to put back in the truck. Well, the paisley. But I do a headstand on those, but against something solid. But
well, yeah, I was saying once I find a little something.
When we get the walls up, when we get that platform and walls up, man, it's gonna be a wrap. Cuz come on, man, get them, build that frame. When we get the stuff, we can build that frame. Well, whatever, get them solar panels lined up, put them up there. We got a whole plateau where we can have them directly for the sun. Cause you see how the sun comes this way. And it'd be up, it'd be bright, and everything close. So a lot of work we gotta do. We gotta sit down, design. I gotta listen to the person that knows about solar panels, and yet I gotta know how the design is gonna be everybody together. As far as how it's positioned and everything else, and it's some work. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it ain't work. And I know there's a lot of people out there that weld and do carpentry and all that kind of stuff. And those are the ones we need, especially if you're a veteran or you're somebody who really wants to make better of themselves and be better for those around them. A whole different atmosphere. Like, when you go down and you go up, atmospheric pressure, right? It can be good. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be bad. You know what I mean? I am you. Hey, how are you? Adam Queen. Where are you? Where are you from? I'm an American Indian. What do you mean? I'm an American Indian, natively born on my ancestral soil. I am not of the U.S. It is a corporation based on Europe, the crown, fake crown of no royalty, by way of a systemic, satanic, custodial Vatican. All right. And I have a Germanic and Costa Rican, but Costa Rica, my people went through there first anyway, the Choctaw. And many of our kinfolk are all throughout so-called South and Central America, to which it is not South or Central yet, for the sake of communique, And you saw it. Yeah, I've been to Saudi Arabia a few times, back in the 80s and 90s. Been there 3 times. Let's see. There's a shield. Let me see. Yeah, 3 times. 3 times. Yeah. Been to Saudi. Anybody else? Any questions or anything like that? Seeing how people are having a hard time hitting the like button. I guess it's so disturbing and sprightly, just not worthy, right? Yeah, I guess we need some more videos. I got some videos, and he's got a bunch of them of us digging that mold out. And hopefully tomorrow and the next day we have it finished. And then we have to figure out whether we're going to, we got to put something in the bottom. And we got to get the wood to build the frame around that. Get the right greenhouse cover. Not the one he had. That thing was just ragged. And start setting up PVC piping, everything, drilling the holes, the different soil, what kind of soils, making sure we have enough. Well, we eat nails like crazy, bananas as like crazy, and buy a couple of aloe vera plants because we're gonna have to cut those to use to get certain things growing, like grapes and stuff like that, and avocado, what's rooted. This stuff is very good for the enrichment for many things, especially like watermelon, germinating watermelon and stuff like that. But when we get all that and build the boxes, then we'll determine what we're gonna grow. And we gotta have collard greens, god dang. We know we're gonna go, we got tobacco seeds. So we're actually gonna be growing tobacco, like my great, well, you know, who taught R.J. Reynolds and all those how to cultivate tobacco. He worked with them for 46 years. Showed them how to cultivate tobacco, our tobacco. And you know what they did later down the road, and they started adding all kind of chemicals. The process had to start somewhere when you want to keep the numbers down, you know. Yes, my family were tobacco cultivators, the Anahuia side, and they were the Anoa. That means like a clan within a clan, you know, a clan within a clan, or I forget how it goes. That's why I always tell people the Lee side of my family, John Lee, yeah, the real one, not the fake one. And as well as a plethora of other last names on that side of the family. And y'all know about the Klein, Kaiser, and Schaust. Y'all know about that. You know, my father's is Twooten's, Ings, Chinese, and, you know, Costa Rican. That's it. You know, we're still Choctaw. It's because we say Chickasaw. It's that story is a long story too, and the story they tell in school is nothing but a blatant, pure, just lie. And Mr. Pike himself, even though he was deep into occultism, he learned a lot from us. The break off is when you have differences, and we had differences with our relatives, who we considered the Choctaws. We broke away from them, regardless of whatever it was, right? Not to make, because they keep making up some fake history about what it was and what happened, and it's just all just lies. Like I said, I only go back 5. I can go back, like I said, on my father's side, 13 generations. So I go back to my great 5th grandmother, Lily Hooten, and James Henry Hooten, where I get my name from. And I know every story of every man, what happened to him. From that point and back 4 other individuals. Other than that, before that, I don't know what. Because I think it was peace, actually. There was no talk of fighting or nothing. So, I don't know, you know. That's why I laugh when people talk about this crazy history and they run around saying this and claiming that and professing this. And I'm like, okay, that's your story, I guess. Regardless of it not being the world's story. That's all I'm going to say to that. I'll get into talking about my story. But anyway, I just want you guys to have a grand evening. I don't want you out there messing up, getting yourself, you know, keyhole driving, you know, when you shouldn't be intoxicated or anything like that. Arguing and fighting with your significant others or family, unnecessary. I know, and trust in me when I tell you, I know how hard it is to express it to an individual, and they still hold a temple that is still going against the grade of betterment. Yet there's many things going on in this world everyone does not know. And there's a lot of things I don't know about, some things I don't want to know about. Yet when people matter, you take it upon yourself, not always to intervene unless they make it your business, but to ask the right question or either make the best or proper suggestion. And with me, it's like having a little privilege. I'm older, and when I say that, I'm talking about not just older. A little wisdom does come with that, you know. And an authoritarian is not who we are. Assertive meaning if I care about you, it should benefit you and by benefiting me. Like if it just benefits you or just benefits me, it's no good for neither. So sometimes when you've seen things, a lot of times, now my best friend Peanut, when I left Millville, New Jersey, yeah, 3 years before, saying our goodbyes and hugs and everything, I gave him my elephant speakers and everything, my sound system for the lowrider I was attempting to build. And 3 years before that, he remembers my ex-wife running down the street to get me, and I had to run in and kick in the door because he was in there fighting his wife and mother-in-law, and I had to restrain him, almost literally choke him out, and calm my wife down to call 911. And someone said, well, that's one of your best friends. How you do that? Well, I knew I knew some of the police in Millville, and I knew that they would do right by him as well. And that's the case. It wasn't for me to police. I never accepted who I was. I was still a very angry individual. I mean, really, really. Like if you said you wanted to play box, I was going to hurt you. You know what I mean? Intentionally. Because I thought, you were just being a pain in my side. All at college, no sleeping, bickering, arguing with family that you're dealing with. They just argue all the time. Whew. So 3 years prior to that, and it was good to be able to do that because I'm not a therapist. Yet every one of us with each other, we are our therapy. One way or the other, we are our therapy. All right. If we want to utilize that new word, I think based on what the 30s or whatever, I don't know, whenever they created it. So we are our therapy. All right. Because a lot of us didn't grow up with all these therapists and go sit in the nurse's office. And it was go get that paddle. And some of the paddles had holes in them. Man, let me tell you something. The ones with the holes in it, son. Holy what? Oh, 1970. All them paddles with the holes. It seemed like this, like a kraken. Oh, like the octopus horn cracking, hitting the water, and a mile high wave comes. All them things, and they didn't just hold it like like right there and go. No. Put your hands on the wall. Toot it out. What kind of? I mean, today we'd be like, what kind of rainbow stuff is that? And they'd bring it, and and you ain't but this high, and and they'd bring it down. Like one stroke, it ain't like they trying to break the paddle, but that whole swing, oh my, I can't forget it now. And sometimes I just think they just did it because they just wanted to paddle all of us. Sometimes I go to class, I ain't done nothing. Line up. What? Boy, they was instilling fear, and that's what they stand up on something. We're like, we ain't Catholic. Oh my goodness. Oh, Miss Winston, we ain't Catholic. Oh, she was dark as midnight and was Catholic, Christian, whatever, and act like she was in a Baptist church. And them people standing around, you know how y'all do with the bread and the wine. And she in there, yes, Lord Joe. Miss Winston was something else, boy. And boy, I said, but we ain't Catholic. Why we getting? Oh my! And just because of that, if you could walk home from school, every 10th or 5th, it seemed like 15 house was outside waiting to strap your behind. I ain't making that up. They were scared of something. They all migrated at the same time from the south up north, and they were gonna make sure that we was afraid of something too. And it was just the weirdest thing. I ain't never know. Boy, we walking down the street getting told to come here. Now, didn't your mama tell whap? Mama, everybody done hit me with the belt. Mama there with the belt. I know. What kind of child abuse? And then I realized it took a village. And they were afraid. And the men were tired of fighting. They don't like good stories, y'all. Real good, real ones too. Y'all don't like stories. Real ones. They're too caught up in metaverse and fantasy. You know what I mean? It didn't matter about me being abused as a young, my physical mother who allowed me to come into this world, to the universe, right? Into this realm. It still was about some kind of discipline, or to know better. It was pretty crazy. It didn't last long because they started ruling against that, so they had to remove that to school and stuff like that. So I kind of got the wee end of that. Enough years to be able to tell a story about getting my hind parts, you know, tightened. Because I tell you, when they tighten your hind parts, you hear me? Yeah, man. Whew, sheesh. Man. Boy, we get a whooping. Boy, we used to get them whoopings, boy. Gee, man. Y'all don't know what a whooping is. A whooping. No, y'all know what a beating is. No, and that ain't, beating down ain't nothing. You get a whooping. Shh. Listen here. You hear the whole Revelations. Hey, oh my goodness. You hear, listen here, Ezekiel, Jim, listen here, you hear all of Revelations and a little bit of Enoch that ain't even in the freaking book that you're Sunday Bible, Sunday school. And listen here, and you hear it all. Whooping can last 25, 30 minutes, like you running around the room, bicycling backwards, doing the alley shuffle, scrap, still getting the legs and everything lit up because you know you screwed up. Oh my goodness. And it was always where you couldn't get away. And it was that third floor room that had that one way in and out, and they big as trees. And everybody standing in the hallway. You know better than that. Ooh, child, man. That wasn't abuse. No, sir. You know what I'm saying? That was not abuse. It was abuse on us and my body, as far as I'm concerned. But no, there was fear, or there was tiredness. Seriously. And some people can't even recognize that. You know, Grandma used to always talk about how she used to walk outside and them 4 white men laying dead in the front yard, and you know, and Pawpaw and Gramps and them talking about, y'all can't pick them up. They gotta be there stinking. And the people were scared to pick them up. So they got my 3rd great grandfather, one of them. And because he was so well known, after, you know, they was coming to get Mama Tina. And anyway, he killed every one of them in the front yard on our land. And so he was one of the best chefs in this country. Not chefs, but cooks. Every dish, the okra, everything. They try to say okra come from West Africa. I mean, what's that, East Africa? Or West Africa, right? Okra don't come from no Africa, period. It comes from here, man. Oh my goodness. I'm a culinary. I mean, some of these knuckleheads teaching that lie. Anyway. Yeah, Dad took him on the
Stack like sardines and shit.
Yeah. Peeing and pooping. Anyway. Yeah, left them there stinking for like, I don't know. I think it didn't go no more than like 3 or 4 days. Grandma said, well, Mama Tina said, excuse me. She said it was more hot down there in the Carolinas, and it was they were right, you know. Didn't play that. They did not play that. Our big communities, but the migration came because, you know, things happen. You know what I'm saying? And most of the people who migrated come from all the same clans, tribes, or something. And it wasn't what fake Hollywood made out to be, this worthless punk West stuff. That didn't exist. That existed for the newcomers and them Cabbage Patch children. That's not the real world. They weren't allowed. They weren't permitted or allowed to see the cities, especially the ones they were destroying, the World's Fairs and stuff. Oh man, the Wild West was a lie, a sham. That was all them so-called Masonics out here with certain workforces blowing up and destroying things. You know, but if you go to the right place, you can see the remnants of this stuff. It's everywhere. They just said, "Oh, this is what we're gonna do." Defaced a lot of stuff. We make, like Mount Rushmore is just pure, blatant nonsense. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, my mom still has one red. Oh yeah. No. Sociology is my thing, but I could be no therapist. I don't even know what a therapist is, hon. I just like to be able to have a conversation and communicate with people. I think for those who are willing to listen, I'm not with deflectors and people who want to say something while they say they're against something while they carry on in that manner. I can't. That's one of those political parties, man. The liberals, boy, they could be talking like you the worst thing in existence, while at the same time performing as the worst individual in existence. It's just it's not mind blowing, but boggling, and that's the stuff I like to look at and peer into, especially looking in their eyes. You know what I mean? I look in those eyes, bro, and I'm a see, and you're not going to be able to pull away and hide, because when I look, it's going to be, Cat Williams was right about Diddy. Absolutely, Ron. Absolutely. He's right about all of them. He's right about all of them. All of them. I mean, think about it. All that information and hard drives and disk and SIM cards and Epstein. Where's all that information? Why is it so guarded if they're supposed to be the righteous arm of the law? Better than the therapist. We'll see about that when we get to work. And girl, if you don't get them gloves on to swing that hammer, I'll be like, Melinda, now if you don't get your behind, get it in gear, girl. Get over here. Hey, look, guys, I've been on here for about 40-something minutes. I appreciate you guys. I figured y'all be donating for these books, but seeing how it's Friday, but I'm simply to keep you all from going out and getting sloppy drunk. What time is it anyway?
About to be 8.
Oh, okay. 1957. 2000. But anyway, my apologies. I'm going to sign off, and I appreciate it, each and every one of you. Those who come in, salutations, and I hope you enjoyed it. All right? So y'all have a grand evening. Stay safe out there, ladies. Brothers, protect them. All right? Yeah, I'm gonna eat some.